My sword arm could use some work.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
You wish me to return? At once, master.
It's a good time, this place.
Want some in a real battle? Oh.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well met, sir.
Time, this place.
I find any time.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. They're a beast.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend. The citizenry. As for your destiny, the first is Trevomar, next is Half-Vil. Finally, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Expect. Oh, no, cool, come on.
In a crowd. Size
At your neck.
Trevomine is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of... A good sleep will ensure we're... All I've learned, I shall turn to your service, Arisen.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Having someone to warm my bed at night would be nice.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I wish life was nothing. Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Could use a rest.
When I order a night, what else?
should I get up to today? Still a while to go before we shift over.
I'm not leaving till you take it. So there.
Twice as fine here.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Here's hoping this season yields more than the last.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Fascinating.
Goblins at front!
We are no means exploiting our enemy's weakness. I will protect you. I sustain your truth.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. I see you recognize my worth.
I'll have an early supper.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
Your thirst! Do try not to catch cold.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all
I shan't let them harm you.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
It is enough to make camp only when you need alive.
Your magical aid is dissipated. Great. Cast it anew. powerful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
It would seem our fight is not yet done.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
It is done.
We have found whatever 'tis you need. I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look.
Seems your luck's run out. That's fine. I'm gonna
Let us see what you're made of. Did you come over here?
I will protect you. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Thieves! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
Feast your eyes on this!
I'm not quitting this job. I was sure we were to meet an early end. Fortunate we are that you should find us when you did. My humblest thanks, sir.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
We wouldn't want to fall from this height.
Proceed with caution, keeping an eye on either side.
It was no great shock to me.
Watch out for the choppers!
This foe will recoil from flame.
You have my protection.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly... try out...
Politics this morning.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
won't make a difference when I'm wrapped with you, see?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
You best watch yourself.
By magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Nicely done.
Nice of you, Saito.
There!
I hope he weren't expecting mercy.
What about the being drenched?
Got the enemy right where I need them. Don't let up!
Kids, and you shame us both.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us all to view.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
trying to piss me off?
There's more where they came from.
Shove off.
What's your problem? What do you want?
Well, now what's this all about?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We might, scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way, but never did I expect to see an entire basket of swords.
pleasure. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
We are at our best when we combine our strength. I shan't allow any further harm to
Is this a challenge, Arisen? To see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You're gonna regret asking for a fight.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Would that such tranquility could last.
'Tis as you say.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way. But where did I expect to see it?
Approaching the capital always sets the mind at ease.
One can only withstand the perils of the open road for so long.
I quite agree.
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
What to make of this?
Suppose you're all right.
I suppose I could indulge you.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
I've about had my fill of this.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
I pray no.
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of...
This is one step too far.
He said peace and quiet.
There's no shame in living.
Can't help when I'm here.
Work done graciously is work
I
done.
like to come here when I need a minute to think. All this quiet makes me come home.
This is one step too far.
There's aught about you, I have to say. You're not like my other patrons. I see. I shan't brook any boorish inquiries about my other patrons.
I can't go on like this.
Let them talk. I'm too old.
Is this where you've been all this time? 'Tis rather far from where we agreed to...
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Good tidings, sir. What bring...
Time to hit the sack.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
Level head now. I can't wait to see what the day holds.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
Somehow my feet always
Things not ever goes right.
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn. I hope the weather holds.
Hail!
Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
See what's selling lately. I dream of owning a larger store, I do.
Me? I'm just going for a stroll. I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I? Yeah? What is it?
might you be looking for?
I wonder if there's any easy work to be had. Somehow my people...
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
You have no right.
Should you espy any large monsters fallen on the road, I ask that you leave them undisturbed.
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to it.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
You looking to join? Don't bother.
I've got nothing for ye.
You know who you're dealing with.
Oi, keep your distance.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
Bunch of sluggards. I need new blood. What do ye want?
I've got nothing for ye.
Very well. Pray do not make me wait over long.
Are you alright? Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this...
There must be some way to make it over there. But how to go about it? Might we not make use of our flying foe to reach our destination? Cut that out, will ye?
I got nothing for you.
Sluggards.